Greetings to all the traders. This is Waldo Alvarez, developer of the software I am about to present. I've been working in this software kit for more than 2 years, almost 3. This is an advanced toolkit for order flow analysis in financial markets. This toolkit works as a plugin for NinjaTrader 8 platform. In this video, I pretend to introduce you the new characteristics of the software in a brief and short way. I am going to make the explanation in a little bit outdated laptop so you can appreciate the behavior and see the performance of the software in an outdated hardware. This is a Core i7 of 2nd generation. It is mobile. First part was done with a mechanical hard drive and the second one with a solid state drive. This version has many performance improvements as well as correction of errors present in previous version. Alright, I'm going to load a chart. Here I am going to select BTC United States dollar to show you how the software behaves in this kind of markets. Since these markets are so complex because they contain very high volume, very small ticks and holes in the candles, as well as intense activity in the order book. I'm going to give the viewers an opportunity so you can observe properly. Let's load a template I had prepared. As many will be able to appreciate, this version is capable to load historical data right away. This improvement was done to all indicators of the toolkit, since this increases very much the user experience. In this chart, I loaded several indicators. I didn't load them all to make it easier to understand. In the following videos, I will explain the rest. I have loaded the FootPrint, the order book, the footer, a toolbar, as well as a reversal indicator. As you can see, the FootPrint brings an improvement in the text. Now they resize dynamically in the candle bars. They adapt to the size of the bars according to the width and the height. These sizes are configurable by the user. In this version, the order book was corrected to be able to operate in this kind of markets as well. Let's observe the functionality of the toolbar. This bar contains several buttons that can be shown or not. This is an independent indicator and in case of not being loaded, doesn't consume resources in the computer. Here we can see this button you can use to quickly change the view from bid ask to volume delta without needing to reconfigure the chart or to load the data again. A very useful characteristic that accelerates the task of the user. With this other button, you can show or hide the points of control lines. In this version, they can be filtered by volume so the trader can focus on the ones more relevant. With this button, we can do the same with the unfinished options that can be filtered as well by volume in this version. Once we finish analysis, we can hide them so they don't interfere with other phases of this operation. At last, we have this other button. It permits to consult the origin of imbalances. Here I have them configured diagonal and horizontal. That is, both conditions must be present, the diagonal condition and the horizontal condition. So it is signal. Another of the indicators improved was the footer. The footer is loaded as an associated indicator to the footprint. It is required the footprint to be loaded to be able to work. This indicator from the previous version shows a highlight when the mouse is over it in order to make easier to view the values in the row. Another of the functionalities of this indicator is a magnifier that allows the user to inspect the values of the footer when the chart is viewed in narrow vision. Here you can observe how it works. The last indicator I'm going to talk about is the reversal indicator. This indicator is in no way less important. These arrows you can observe here. This is an indicator that is loaded associated to the footprint, so it doesn't consume resources if not loaded. It's a very powerful indicator as it allows the user to experiment with possible reversal strategies using order flow variables and later inspect the result in the chart. The reversal strategies can be defined by means of Boolean equations. Here I'm going to show them to you. These two equations. By default, they come configured with the delta divergence equations. Here we can see if the closing of the candle is smaller than the opening and delta is bigger than 0, the arrow is shown. These equations are modifiable by the user. Here I have an example. For instance, here I can write "and" to make it more rigorous. We click OK, and there we have the result. This, of course, is an example. Well, we're going to conclude the video. In the following videos, I am going to continue to explain you about the rest of the indicators. I hope you all have a great day. I advise you to subscribe to this channel to continue receiving more videos, and see you next time.